What's going on, guys? It's Cutie Paintball. Today I have another unboxing for you guys. I just want to thank Ryan from Outlaw Paintball for this. It just came yesterday. Got a free t-shirt from Outlaw. Pretty okay at Pew, which is pretty accurate. I asked for a shift insert for my Cyborg 6. He was kind enough to give me one at a discounted price, thankfully. I don't know if you guys can see this. We have a Prime XTS, a brand new Prime XTS. All right. There she is. I like this this case material. Actually, kind of reminds me of Shocker's case material with like the faux carbon fiber look. Should be able to take some hits without denting or anything like that, while still offering sufficient protection for your marker. All right, so let's get into it. So I should say that as you guys know, I had my Prime before, the silver one. I sold that and used that money towards purchasing this. As there are aspects I obviously like about the Prime, and there are elements I did not really like from the first generation Prime. So this is why we have this. A quality card from Macdev and the XTS. Look at this beaut. You're probably like, Tim, why isn't it black or pure? I don't know. This is their Eris Red, I believe. It's it's a little bit lighter than I was expecting, like a little bit more pinkish depending on the light. But it is gorgeous nonetheless. Let's see what we got in here. So they have this new tab here for this flap, so it's velcroed down, keep it from flying around. We have a manual, a small spare parts kit, and the usual barrel sock. On this side we have the Shift 3 barrel kit, their usual set of ball-headed Allen keys. Let's pull this out. So as one of you guys may have noticed, or as some of you guys may have noticed in my previous video about this, my previous Prime, I didn't really know the difference between what was going on between the two and the Shift 3 barrel kit. And as you can see, the inserts are significantly bigger with I believe an 8-inch control on the Shift 3 kit. Comes with a 681 and a 689. So I think it's kind of missing that 8.5 or something like that. Screw these on together. I actually thought they would meet here between the rubber. They do not. Beautiful marker. Now, if you guys aren't familiar with the changes that they made between the Prime and the XTS, they have a added screw knob, adjustable for the adjustable feed neck to make those fine little incremental changes. Before, you had to unscrew or screw the entire handle around, and you couldn't really get those precise little adjustments that you needed. Looks like they've updated the feed neck lever as well. They have a brass fitting here between the lever and the body itself to prevent scratching. giving it a nice little spacer. As you guys remember my comment from before, my excitement with the front grip has been completely revised. It's thicker, the diameter is much bigger, and there is an option to change the position of it from this position into 90 degrees, which is a 8-degree difference between perpendicular and what we have here. I will be leaving like this for sure. As my previous Prime has the updated grips on it, which are phenomenal. They added these new magnetic eye covers. As I can see here, they have revised the routing here and this whole assembly here. This is a fantastic system. They seem to be nice and strong, the magnets, so you shouldn't have to worry about them flying off, and they're really easy to grab onto. This has definitely got to be the nicest toolless eye cover system on the market right now. Yeah, that's really nice. Nice and strong. Let's see what else we got. They revised the lever here on the ASA. If you guys remember, the previous ASA had a little kick out on the side, which allowed you to kind of get your finger underneath to degas the marker. Now it's completely flush with the body, which is exactly what it needed. With the previous Prime, I would actually degas the marker every once in a while, depending on the position I was playing and how tight I was playing in the bunker. So this is a very welcome change. Let's see, the back cap. The back cap has been modified, it seems. On my previous Prime, there's actually a lot of play when the marker is gassed up. And it caused the pinging sound that these Macdevs, or what I think causes the pinging sound that Macdevs are sort of known for, or at least the Prime was. There's about an 1/8 of an inch, or 1/16 to 1/8 of an inch gap between the cap and the body. And as there's shifting forces between each shot, it would cause a slap between metal. So it's very nice to see that this has been revised, and it seems to be substantially more secure. I'll come back with my thoughts after playing around with it some more. Alright guys, so I've had the marker for a few weeks now and have been able to put several thousand shots through it. So what are my thoughts? This is a marker that needs to be in the conversation when we're talking about top tier markers. Macdev went the proper route, ironing out the kinks to the original Prime and really making the necessary revisions to this platform. The result is a really refined marker, from its reliability to its layout and design internally. One thing I can't stress enough is how incredibly easy this marker is to disassemble. The frame separates from the body by 2 screws, which is pretty typical. Where it stands out is the cable management that they've implemented into the XTS. Compared to its predecessor and to some of the competition, they cleverly added this bridge in between, which helps cover and protects the wires and also reduces the amount of wires needed, as the connection or the current is being carried through this bridge piece. What this bridge has done has pretty much decreased the potential of pinching wires to nothing. Here's a picture comparing the original Prime with the XTS. Thank you again, John. Obviously the eyes are much easier to access now that they've implemented this magnet into it and not requiring an Allen anymore. What they've also done is implemented this shield, or this plastic cover, that separates the sensor from the breech. They've thought of everything. As stated, the marker feels great in the hands. The marker points really well, and the ergos were nailed. I strongly believe very few people will have issues with the ergonomics of the XTS. It feels sort of like a Lux, but with more rubber and a thicker front grip that I find is far more comfortable. It's slightly beefier, satisfying the CS1 and CS2 lovers, and even die, I believe. The front grip is adjustable, like I mentioned, by 8 degrees. just by removing this plate and switching it around. Very simple execution without sacrificing anything. Force. The Shift 3 barrel, well, it seems like an improvement to me. You know, I don't really care too much for barrels. They're just barrels to me. I do appreciate the longer bore that's provided, or the longer control bore, and I do like the angled porting, as that does make it easier to clean paint out of. My only issue is I wish that the barrels broke down here, not here. The shot quality. If you guys are familiar with the Infinity drive, you guys know that it is a very fast bolt. It has a very high flow rate to it. The shot characteristics are very snappy and very fast. The shot may be jarring to some, but in my opinion, it's kind of in line with a lot of the high ends that are out right now. The shot does appear to be softening though over time, as it's now being broken in, which is all the better for most people's preferences. Here's a quick shooting video.
The ping is gone from the previous Prime that I had, and it's nice and snappy.
So I think Macdev did a really great job on the XTS and made some very smart decisions. I'm very impressed, and with the fit and finish, it's something to appreciate. If you guys are shopping around for a new high-end marker, I would strongly consider adding the XTS to your list. Thanks for watching, guys. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them down below. I recently started an Instagram page. If you guys are interested in following, it's QD_paintball. I'll be happy to answer questions there and connect with you guys on that platform, as it's probably a little bit easier for some people to communicate off of that. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you guys in the next video.